Well, hello and welcome to Sheri and Kat's podcast, Heart and Soul, Women's Wellness Unplugged. We are going to be diving into unique relationships between mindset and your overall well-being. So join us as we explore our mental and powerful emotional resilience, holistic wellness strategies to help you thrive in every aspect of your life. And get ready for insightful discussions and actionable tips to empower your journey towards optimal health and a positive mindset. Welcome to Heart and Soul Women's Wellness Unplugged. Catherine, I'm so excited we are here.
Oh, hello. Hi, everyone. Thank you, join to us.
We are going to dive in where mental and physical well-being take center stage. So today's episode, we are going to be talking about limiting beliefs. And any links also that we share throughout this podcast or video will be in the description for you below. And be sure to subscribe and to our podcast and our channel so you don't miss an episode. We have so much and so many life lessons and experiences to share with you. So let's dive into our topic today, limiting beliefs. So what are limiting beliefs anyway? Well, maybe you can pick something from these examples I'll share with you. And then Catherine and I are going to share some experiences with you. So have you ever said this? I can't do this. People will think I'm stupid. I'm not good enough. I just can't figure it out. Or I made a mistake. But a limiting belief would be the opposite of that. So you actually are capable, or people love what you have to say, or I'm absolutely perfect at what I do. So we have to change that mindset and around the things that we say and speak. So let's dive in with a question here. So Catherine, maybe you can share an experience that where you have overcome a limiting belief and how it's impacted your life. So yeah, let's share some experiences.
Oh yeah, I think with me, I don't know. I think I mix with my job. I mix a lot of people. Like we always talking every weeks. And then
Yes.
sometimes you just try to explain how you feel. You
Yes.
thinking that why can I do this, everything like that. But sometimes people around you make you not believe you can do it.
Right.
And then so I have that a lot through my life for when I'm young, years and years and years. But this couple of years, and then I start thinking, if I start believe I can't do it, I never achieve what I want to do. So and
Exactly.
then I change the way I thinking. So and then so when I do this, only like good like 5 years, I'm learning to believe everything in this world. If you not try, you not believe you can do it, you never can, you never can do it. But sometimes people will tell you, not easy for you to do things, you can't do that because they're not doing it. And then
Right.
they tell you things like that. So
Yeah. And it's true. It's also, and sometimes we can maybe not have the faith in ourselves that we actually
yeah.
believe it. So it's like we ask ourselves, like, who am I? Who am I to, to start a podcast? Like this is our first podcast. This is our
Yes,
first episode.
yeah,
And we were just both saying, like, who are we to share our insights and our experiences with you? So those limiting beliefs have crossed both of our minds in conversations that we have. And Catherine and I, we talk
yeah.
every week on Zoom, and we thought instead of just talking every week, why not come and share the things that we talk about, life lessons, mindset, those things with you? So, and limiting belief was like, who are we to create a podcast and start this YouTube? And who's going to even care what we have to say? But we have some amazing conversations, and we learn so much from each other. So we thought, why not open this up to each of you? So those limiting beliefs that you have that, I can't do this, you need to change that perspective and to, I am capable. So just listen to yourself, what you say to yourself, those thoughts that you have, and change them around and find the opposite in a more positive way. So Catherine, have you ever felt like maybe like you're not good enough for something? Like has that limiting belief ever passed
Oh
you?
yes, a lot.
Maybe when
Yes.
you were younger, maybe your mom or your sibling or somebody said that to you that you weren't good enough, or somebody in your life. So can you maybe just give us an example where that has affected you?
Yeah, it did. I think like because I'm from Malaysia,
Okay.
so I moved from Malaysia to England when I'm nearly 18 years old.
Mhm.
So, and then that is a long time. So now I'm 44 years old woman now. And then, so I call England is my second country. So
Yes.
in Malaysia, the people in Malaysia, in Britain, different. So my parents always support me, always make me feel like I can do something. So I have the problem when I go to school because I'm quiet
Hmm.
and then I not meet everything. And then people always thinking I'm stupid, I can't do anything. And then every time I hear that all through my childhood, and then I just thinking I can't do it. Like my English, I speak 5 language. And then so English is the hard language when you just never mix with English people. So
Yes.
I was here, few my friend in Malay, where I come from, they always mention, I said like you can't live there because the language, you never finish your study, everything. You know what? And then it did, I grow with that and I never have confidence. And then until I get learning myself, thinking I can do it. So yeah, so a lot. Yeah, so from childhood, I go through so many challenge.
And I sometimes think, something that you're told over and over again, like you can't do it or your English isn't very good. I understand Catherine very well. And I only speak one language. So but it's interesting, something that you've been told over and over again. So maybe when you were, a child, maybe, your mom, maybe this is something you can relate to, or you guys that are listening is I'm shy. Like, oh, and then what happens is because maybe you don't speak or you don't, you're not laughing or you're not interacting with people, you're maybe that person who's observing as a child, right? You're not that kid to run into the classroom and talk to kids. So all of a sudden you get this label that you're shy or you're quiet. And you hear this over and over again. So maybe you as a child is like, oh, because my same with my two children, one tended to be more quiet, the other one tended to be more chatty. And so they, if you keep hearing over and over again, like, oh, she's shy or he's shy, you start to actually believe that, even
I
though
agree. Yes.
that might not be true. So, and sometimes it does go back to a long time. So you can change that. You can change that belief as easy as is to say, I am not shy, or I am, an introverted extrovert. We label ourselves with these labels, which become a
Yes.
belief that are often not really true.
Yes. I think like with me, I think because until I had my children and then I learned about life and then easy, you can believe you can't do things. So
Yes.
when you have children and then you try want to teach them
Yes.
life and then you need to believe anything you want to do in life, you need to do that. But before I have children, I don't have support from my family, like thinking you can do it, Kat, or this, because my family, your parents just busy to make income, working, and then we 5 children, and then that too much for the children parent want to do that, and then you just learning for yourself. And then I never learned all through my life, younghood, until I had my 2 children, and I see why they go through school, they grown up, and then they go back home upset the way their friend called them. Like my daughter, she had she makes Greek, English, and Malay.
Okay.
And then she had 3 different uh,
Languages.
blood and everything. She beautiful for my heart. She my baby girl. And
Uh-huh.
then every time I go to school when she 8 years old, 9 years old, she get bullied because the way she look. And
Okay.
then she don't want to go to school because she believes she's not pretty.
Right.
And then until she got to like 20, and then she find that enjoy herself, how beautiful she is, everything. But yeah, from that I learned, you can't say to yourself you can't do it. You need to say, yes, I can.
Yes, yes.
And
And
like
and
that.
like you said, if your daughter was in school and somebody has said to her like she's not pretty or she's whatever, and she hears it time and time again, it doesn't have to be a parent. It can be like a teacher, it can be a friend, it can
Mhm.
be somebody that you don't even like that is telling you these things that aren't true, but you start to believe them, and then it does start to affect our lives, right? It affects
Yeah.
our lives, how we think and how we things that we can achieve in life, because maybe you want to take that step to start a business. Maybe you want to have a relationship with somebody. Maybe you want to, and you think to yourself, like, if I'm not that pretty, who's going to really like me? Or if I'm not that smart, how can I start my own business? So those are all limiting beliefs that you can totally squash down. I have something that I want to share. It's an example of a limiting belief, and it's something that you can try for yourself, is to say something like, I'm tired. Like, and just say that from the time you get up every hour, say, I'm tired. I'm so tired today. I am so tired today. And even though you're not tired, the more you hear that and the more
Yes.
you express it and feel it, probably by about midday, you're going to start to feel very tired. So that would be more of a negative limiting belief. But you could change that around and to be like, I have so much energy. I feel great. I'm so alive. I'm so alert. And changing that limiting belief or that affirmation, because you can make an affirmation to squash those limiting beliefs that you don't like. So it's saying something like, I am full of energy. I have so much energy. And you just keep saying it and
Right.
saying it. And all of a sudden it's like, why did I feel so energetic today, as opposed to feeling maybe tired today? So, using an affirmation to tap into your subconscious mind to change that limiting belief of, I am not pretty, or I can't do this, or I'm not good enough. And we can change those into a positive affirmation, like, I'm absolutely perfect just the way I am. And eventually your subconscious mind will believe anything you tell it, whether it's real or not real.
Yes. Yeah, I agree that because it's easy for anybody. Like I'm talking about myself sometime, and then I
Yes.
just thinking, I'm tired today, I don't go out, or I'm tired, I don't go walking. Beautiful day. And then I say, I'm tired. You know what? I just said like maybe 5 times, automatic. My brain did say, yes, you are tired.
Yes.
And then I'm thinking, all evening, I'm tired. So,
Mhm.
and then what I do when I feel tired, thinking, no, I'm not tired. I'm okay.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
and then I do my yoga, and then I'm walking, and then I feel good. And then I'm thinking, I'm glad I hear that little voice
Yeah.
in my head thinking, no, I'm not tired. So, yeah.
It's true. You said it's true. It's that little voice in your head, right? And she speaks a lot. She talks a lot, even when you want her to not be talking, right? It's like the teacher in the classroom. It's like, stop talking or you're going to get in trouble. And so it's that voice in your head. And actually, I think I'm not sure of the actual statistics, but I think it's 60 to 70,000 thoughts per day. So
Yes.
and pay attention to yourself too. So maybe sometimes you could be doing something like vacuuming, doing dishes, cleaning. Pay attention to what you're actually thinking about and what you're saying to yourself, because you could be saying some negative things to yourself that aren't true. And you want to change those around. And a good way to start your day even is to start your day with an affirmation, with a belief of how do you want your day to go today, right? Do you want to meet people today? Do you want to be productive today? Do you want to just have fun today? So whatever you want your day to be like, and then start yourself with an affirmation. Maybe you just want to have a fun day. Maybe you just want to make people laugh one day, and you can say, you know what? And you have total control over that. Nobody else can control your day except for you, but you can take in what people are saying about you or what you're hearing and make that become a belief about you that's not true. And it can really spiral on your day, to making you have like a terrible day, or you can have a really fabulous day.
Yeah. Is it like, I just remember when that yesterday, no, not yesterday, day before, I go to after work. So I meet my friend. So we
Yes.
go for a vegan burger. It's
Okay.
delicious. And then in the town. So I sit on the balcony. I see this woman. She a very like beautiful lady. She a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
She have this colorful t-shirt and a beautiful pink and purple color hair. So I
Okay.
can see her face really down, little bit like I feel like she embarrassed. You can see her. So when we finish dinner, so we coming down from the restaurant, and then she sit down with her husband and two dogs in the downstairs the balcony. So she quiet. So she get up that time. So I need to say something, like I always do. And then I just say, excuse me, you don't mind? I say something. I said to you, look beautiful today. And then I saw you from the top balcony. You passed me. And then the first thing I say, the beautiful woman pass in the road. And then I say, I love your color. I love your, you make my day this afternoon. I said to her like that. And then she did say to me, said like that, oh, thank you. I need that today. You make me smile. It's
Wow.
that make me thinking she must be inside her head thinking people watching me, maybe I'm too much or
Yes.
something like that. So I
Yes.
don't know why I'm stopping to tell her how beautiful she is. And then she did say to me, I need that. So really, I can feel inside her heart just thinking, why I'm wear like this, why I'm too colorful, people watching me. And then she said, believe she's not that brilliant.
Yes.
Because the way she said to me, I need this, thank you. And then she smiled.
And
And then,
so she
so
does have limiting beliefs about herself that
yes,
she like, so she's looking for outside acknowledgement or outside, just to know that she is beautiful on the inside. So she's looking at for it from outside. And sometimes
yes,
when we look outside, we don't get the results back that we want, right? So if we're leaving how we feel up to somebody else's opinion of us, you could be disappointed. So why
yes,
not take that belief about yourself and be like, I am beautiful. I am, and walk with your shoulders back and your chin up and smile and put a smile on your face. It's going to change your energy
yes,
around you throughout the day. And just think about all the amazing things about yourself, about your health or your smile or your whatever it is that you have. Find all of the positive things to be grateful for, and it will change you. So
mm,
as opposed to looking for gratification or some acknowledgement from somebody from an outside source, because somebody could have walked up to her and said, your hair is like crazy weird,
yeah,
and that would not have made her feel very good. So if
no,
she's waiting for somebody to give her the confirmation, their opinion, you could go around
mm,
not living a very happy life.
yeah, you can see that because where I saw her walking, I just look at her. I'm a resolved person. I look at people energy, the way they bring their body language. And then she just be the first thing I just see, because a lot of stunning woman there, she the one person my eyes caught. And I'm thinking, wow, she brave, the way she dressed, the way she doing. So she sit down there quiet. I can see the face like not smile. So I'm thinking, you know what? I said something. So I did like I always do. So
Yes.
then she did. I need that today. So that moment, I thinking she must feeling so nervous
Mm-hmm.
what people think because she not believe she amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Thing like that. So when I said that, she did say thank you. I need that today, and then she smiled. So I thinking,
Awesome.
yeah. I said to her, don't say thank you. You are. I
Yes.
said to her like that.
Awesome. That's
Well
awesome.
done, you. I said to her, and then yeah.
And well done for you too for actually taking like 2 minutes out of your day to recognize and pay somebody a compliment. I know. And this is we're gonna maybe just leave you guys with a challenge before we finish off here. So what do you think, Catherine, about just maybe at some point today before the day's over, or maybe you're listening to this at nighttime, but the next day, give somebody a compliment, and a genuine compliment, and it could be about their hair, it could be about their outfit, it could be about their personality. Just pay it forward, giving a compliment, and compliments are 100% free, and you can change somebody's life, somebody's day, by giving them a compliment. And it doesn't take much, but what happens to you, and I know with myself, I find it very addicting when I start to give compliments, because not only do I give it to make somebody else feel good, but I feel good in return. So I'm sure, like you felt after she smiled, you probably thought, like, you know what? Good for me for doing that, because now I feel good and she feels good. Because if you went past her and nobody said nothing, nobody gets those good feelings. And those good feelings, those pay it forwards, like honestly, you can make somebody's day, like you really can. And when you do those things, a lot of amazing other good things will come your way. Like the universe is a very powerful, a powerful tool. And things, amazing things will happen to you when you can, do kind things for other people. So pay it forward. So I challenge you guys, after listening to Catherine and I talking today about limiting beliefs and energy, is to just give somebody a compliment, whether it be, maybe somebody in your family, or maybe a friend, or maybe the lady at the grocery store. Just say, hey, like, whatever,
Mm.
find something positive to say to them, and don't expect nothing back in return. And yeah, so that's our challenge for you guys today. So Catherine, before we wrap it up here, is there anything else that you want to leave our listeners with?
Yeah, I just want to say, just try believe every day what you want to do in life. If you want to do business, you don't believe you can do it, try it. And then if it work, you can say, well done, go. If it not work, you can say, well done, go, or gentlemen, and then you just believe you can do it. And then try make people can believe nice thing in life. And then, yeah, so that I left, and then just enjoy your evening.
That's awesome.
So,
All right. Well, thank you. And thanks, Catherine, for joining us. And thank you guys for joining us too. So we'll be back next week to share more insightful tips and experiences with you on mindset and wellness. And don't forget to follow us and hit that subscribe button for weekly tips and insights. And any references will be left in the description below. All right. See you guys next week.
bye.